What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video. And in today's video, well, we have a very surprise update notice because I did not expect to see this today. I thought this was coming out on Monday, so here I am. But we are going to be covering these update notices because we do now officially know what we're getting with the 4th anniversary. And, yeah, feels like an update. That might be part of the problem. But anyway, you guys, we're going to get into all of that in today's video. But before we get into all of that and more, make sure if you haven't already done so, you smash that like button and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into the news. Now, as always, I will have links in the description to all of this information so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But let's just go ahead and jump into the update notice for the 725 update. So if we take a look here, first thing they're going to talk about is, of course, going to be characters. Now, we talked about the characters in yesterday's video. They did release a teaser trailer. If you guys did not see yesterday's video, again, link will be in the description. But for those of you who didn't see it, we are going to see Lady Choi coming in as a green defensive type. Shermie is coming in as a red balance type. And then we are going to be getting Gato as an SS character and a yellow balance type. This is information we did not have yesterday. So basically we are going to be getting 2 EX characters. One's an AS, one is from KOF 15, and then we are going to be getting an SS character. So as far as that is concerned, being that Gato is going to be the free character on the event banner, makes him very easy to build up. All that matters is going to be the kits and as far as how they perform in PvE, in PvP, so it really doesn't matter at this point whether they're SS, BS, or EX, because, well, they're all going to be good. It just comes down to how high up on a tier list they are, right? So we'll wait and see as far as these characters are concerned to make any judgment calls, because we don't know anything outside of the bare minimum, but that is going to be what we know about the characters thus far as typings and rarities. What I'm mainly concerned about is what the pull rates are going to be on this lady banner, because we have 2 EX characters here, and I'm really hoping that they do something for us, anything for us. It's the anniversary, come on, for the rates. But anyway, moving on before I go into some sort of rant, let's talk about some new information about the characters. So, fighters that are obtained through the EX Fighter Pickup Summon Volume 4, like 15 Shermie, have an additional hit skill, so she is going to have, as you guys can see from this GIF here, looks like just a derived skill on the S1. And then Lady Choi is going to have a direction control skill. So this is really interesting. Like I said, we have a derived skill from the looks of it on Shermie. We don't need to get into that. Let's look at Choi though. So Choi is going to have the ability to move up, down, left, and right by touching the arrow key while using the active skill 2 and the finish skill. So you can see the finish skill right here. This is going to be the core finisher. Now this makes sense. This is something that is kind of an homage to Choi, so it makes sense that they're allowing for this, but this is the first time we've ever been able to control our own finisher. Really cool. I'm very interested to see how this works out. Doesn't look like it's necessarily going to be the longest thing in the world, but it looks long enough to do some damage. So I'm very curious to see how this works out. We'll have to wait and see on implementation, but it does make her a little bit more unique, sets her apart, and gives her something different. So I'm really happy to see that. Now, as far as battle cards are concerned, we have a lot of battle cards, you guys. So let's take a look here. So we saw the art yesterday. Of course, we are going to have the effects back. So you're going to have your attack, your active skill, and your crit that you can get randomly on your cards when you pull them. So basically that's going to be good on these guys here. Now, of course, these are going to be the finishers for the new characters and the Shermie option card. So that's what we're going to be seeing there. But we're also going to be getting the special comeback set for the anniversary. So this is going to be in the banner. This is going to be the banner set. We saw this yesterday as well. So we don't need to really necessarily talk more about it today because we don't know anything more about it yet. But those are going to be the cards on the banner. You guys are going to notice that Choi does not have an option card here, but that will be involved elsewhere, and we'll talk about it. So other things here, they talk about the fact that you can get those extra skills on there. We've already established that, and it's something that they normally do anyway. So we can kind of move on. So, event battle cards. There are a lot of battle cards coming with this update. You can find the battle cards below through the Band of Sisters Rush Dungeon Exchange Shop, Shermie's Crafting Event, and the 4th Anniversary Celebration 3-line Bingo. So there's going to be 3 different sets here with 3 different ways of getting them. If we take a look here, love this card art. They've been doing more and more of these in the past. Love this pixelated art. So this one here looks awesome. I'm assuming this is going to be the Rush Dungeon set. This one here is going to be the finisher skill for Gato, and then the option card for Lady Choi. So like I mentioned, guys, she does have an option. There's the finisher for Gato. We're going to have different means of getting these things like they mentioned here. So you're going to have the rush dungeon, the crafting event, and the 4th anniversary celebration 3-line bingo. So most of this stuff should come as freebies. And then there's going to be this. You can find the battle cards below through the Choi Bunji special shop. Looks like we are going to have a set that's going to cost some money. Yeah, at least that's my assumption based on what I've seen. If that is the case, we'll wait and see what kind of rant video I need to make about that. But I'm gonna wait and see what's going on here. I don't even know, they might have it in here as far as some of the in-shop packages. I'll have to take a look. But yeah, guys, that is looking like it is going to be a set that is going to be available through the shop, which we'll see. I don't know how that's going to work, but hey, it could be rubies, it could be anything. I don't know. I don't know what that whole thing entails, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we're gonna move on before I start ranting. Memory combination. So the memory combination is coming back. So basically you are going to be able to combine memories for your SS generic memories. So basically any 3 SS memories of any 3 characters you like, you can make into up to 2 of any generic SS memory. But you're also going to see you can acquire Gato's memories at a certain probability. So basically you'll also have the ability to potentially get a memory for Gato in here as well. They've done this in the past, so not much new there, but it is cool to see that that is coming back for Gato. I wish it was something they could do for the other characters, but that would require them to give us EX memories for free, right? So Lord knows they aren't going to do that. But anyway, moving on. That is what we know about that. So these are going to be pretty much all of the different things that are going to be along with the banner and so on. So yeah, guys, EX Volume 4. Pretty interesting stuff as far as the characters are concerned, the cards are concerned. I'm very happy with the banner itself. Some of this other stuff I'm not as happy with, but we'll see. So anyway, moving on. We are going to be seeing EX Volume 4 imprint stones, of course. We're also going to get new Moon and Star stones like we have been for the BOS Syndrome imprint stones, which is going to be really hard not to just say boss syndrome, but okay. So BOS Syndrome imprint stones. I hate the names they've been giving these imprint stones lately, but I digress. I guess it's better than 1 plus 9,999. But that is what we got as far as that's concerned. Not anything new there. Of course, we're going to be getting new imprint stones, and of course, they're going to be available through the event codex and the crafting event, like usual. So, next thing up, we are going to be getting something new in the form of the collection room. This really isn't anything important, but after the update, a new collection room will be added where you can display obtained badges and souvenirs. So basically, you're going to be able to set your primary honorary badge in the collection room, the honorary badge inventory to be displayed on your main screen and profile. So basically, this is just a way to use those stupid little badges that we get for certain things that come around every so often for specific events, and you can kind of just show them off. Sure, it's not anything important and honestly doesn't matter, so we're just going to move on. The EX change up, additional fighters, so basically Gato is going to be able to get changed up, of course, so we all know how that works. Not anything new there, but nice to see confirmation. There is new UI here in the crafting section, as you guys can see here, that they do mention as part of the update, so you can see a picture of it here, so that's really cool, makes it a little bit more organized. But when it comes to anything else here, they do confirm, of course, you can go ahead and get prime memories for Choi and for Shermie. Of course you can, but that is what we got as far as that is concerned. Now, other things here, we are going to have a new season of Chapter of Fight, which is always good because you get those hammers and those rubies every day. And then we get into some of the events, right? So we're getting a new login bonus. You guys are going to see here the biggest thing about this really is going to be the fact that we're going to get a lot of coinage for that event banner, so that's really nice. These green coins go towards that Gato event banner, so that's really cool. Other things in here really aren't important. I'm going to move on from this because all this other stuff is just kind of whatever. I wish they did more for login bonuses. I play tons of games where login bonuses are amazing, like absolutely amazing. And in this game, the login bonuses are literally the bare minimum garbage that you can possibly get. I can't stand our login bonuses. They're never any good unless they're a ruby login bonus, but that's different, right? So the mini game on Hell's Road Trip, this is going to be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to this because you guys will see a scan of it momentarily when we get to the in-game event notice, but it looks adorable. We'll talk more about it when we get there, but it's basically just going to be a dodge the obstacle little mini game, but I do think it's going to be a lot of fun and kind of cute. So this is going to be the 4th anniversary celebration event banner. So this is going to be where you get Gato. So we've seen this before with EX Chun-Li, EX Saul Bad Guy, etc. So you guys are going to see here that there's all sorts of things here. They're recommending that you buy packages, which I find hilarious here. But right, you guys can see here some of the different items that we are going to be able to get in here. So it does look like we're going to get some nice items, but none of it seems like it's anything all that special. Really, I'm more excited just for the purple hammers and the purple skip tickets and maybe these 7-tier caps, but outside of that, it looks like a lot of mystery boxes, so woohoo! Anyway, 4th anniversary special event missions. New event missions for the 4th anniversary will begin where you can obtain a new fighter after completion. Interesting. I think they're really just reiterating that it's tied to this, maybe? But I don't think there's another fighter involved, so it's probably just more reference to Gato than anything. I'm assuming it's just talking about that event. So the 4th anniversary 3-line bingo event. So there's going to be a new bingo. You guys can see that you're going to be able to get a ton of the coinage here for that event banner. So that's really cool. The more you can pull on it, the better. However, you're also going to notice that you're going to be able to get the crafting material for the Shermie crafting event. And you're also going to be able to get Lady Choi's option. So the final reward here is Lady Choi's option. Really like this here. There's a new skip ticket here that I don't really... I'm assuming that's going to be something for this. It's probably the currency for this. But basically, it's an event where you play a bingo slot machine to draw a number for the bingo and complete the bingo, where the lines obtain rewards when you begin. So really, you're going to be able to pick up these tickets, feed it to this, blah, 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 it looks like. So this is a little bit of a change to our normal bingo. But it doesn't, I'm sure it's not going to be anything crazy. I'm sure it's going to be something that's pretty simple, but we'll have to wait and see. With Netmarble, you never know. So yeah, it looks like a nice bingo board because we definitely want these coins and we definitely want that option for our Lady Choi if we're pulling on her. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the implementation on this one goes because I don't really know whenever they change things if it's going to be for the best or not. So yeah, time will tell. We are getting a new tower. The thing about the tower, though, you're not going to be able to use Gato. That's right. So you can only use Shermie and Lady Choi. Why they're not allowing you to use the 3rd new character that's also the free character that everybody can use? Yeah, seems kind of lame. But yeah, that's a thing. So we're only going to be able to use the 2 ladies. They confirmed that in the separate post that we'll go through, but yeah, very unfortunate. So the Rush Dungeon, we are getting a new Rush Dungeon. I don't think I need to go through what a Rush Dungeon is. I think we all are big boys here and we know what a Rush Dungeon is, so we'll just move on. But there is an exchange shop. We've already talked about the cards in there. We'll have to wait and see what the items are, because that's always interesting as well. Shermie's crafting event, again, this is something else we'll talk more about in the in-game event notice when they actually show us a little bit more, but that's what you got there. You're going to be able to pick up those BOS Moon and Star Stones, like we've been able to get recently with any of these new banners for the EX characters. And then the EX Fighter Codex. So basically, this is going to be the Codex screenshot. You're going to see Gato involved here, which is nice. So he's going to have his rewards as well. So yeah, this is going to be where you are going to be able to pick up your imprint stones for your EX Volume 4 characters after you've awakened them. So that'll be really cool. Again, though, I'm waiting to see what the rates are, being that we have a double EX banner. We're getting a new battle pass, because of course we are, because money. So there's that. Other things in here, this is going to be the packages, so I'm not going to get too much into these, you guys, because honestly, we'll just wait and see. I don't see anything in here that looks like it's anything too crazy. From what I can tell, yeah, looks like here's your basic stuff. I just want to make sure I was reading through those. But yeah, it's basically just going to be your basic in-shop packages. I'm going to have to wait and see what we are getting as far as prices on this stuff, and if anything sticks out to me, I'll let you guys know. Other things here, this is going to be the Choi Bunji special shop. Now, of course, we've talked about the fact that those cards are going to be involved here. So it looks like the Type 1 is in this package, the Type 2 is in this package, and the Type 3 is in this package. You can buy these up to twice, so you can get up to 2 sets. They come with a BS Fighter memory selector and an SS Fighter memory selector in the first package, the 4th anniversary celebration event coins times 2,000 in the second one, And then the 4th anniversary special, the celebration event coin times 800 in the 3rd one. These are going to cost money. I can almost guarantee it, unless they really want to make us happy and make it Ruby packages where we get some SS and BS memories, etc. I don't see that happening. I think that Netmarble just paywalled a card set for the first time in forever. We'll wait and see if that is true. We do not know yet. Don't freak out yet. It could be Ruby packages. We don't know. But it's Netmarble. Yay. Anyway, moving on, before I go into another rant, we're just gonna keep moving, guys. Again, this is not where I give my opinions, I just give the news. The 4th anniversary shop. I'm not gonna get into this because this is, again, more of the same stuff we'll talk about in the actual update because we don't know prices. And until we know prices, we don't know what's going on here. So, we're just gonna move on from that. Other things in here, I don't think there's really much that we need to talk about. I mean, it looks like, though, that one thing that is going to change that I did want to mention before we move on to the in-game event notice, the new card exchange. So the exchangeable card list for the special and then option cards will be changed in the card exchange. Enter the card exchange through the exchange shop, blah, blah, blah. So basically, it looks like they're going to be updating the card exchange. This is something that has not been updated in forever. So that's really nice. And they also mentioned that they did update the UI for the craft tab, but I already told you guys that. I showed you guys that when we talked about the prime memories and all that. And that is pretty much what we got there. Otherwise, you have a new function added to the imprint stone management where new categorization functions will be implemented into the imprint stone equipment page. But besides that, that's pretty much the biggest stuff I saw in here. There's some various things in here that are quality of life, maybe, and just some little things, but not anything too crazy. But one of the things that was important to me, I'm just going to point it out here to you guys because, well, this is probably the biggest part of the anniversary. They fixed an issue where the graphics for SS King's lower part of the face is abnormal in her victory scene. No longer will she have her teeth knocked out, my lady love. So that is the most important part of this whole anniversary. Anniversary made for me, if you guys know what I mean. So anyway, that is what we got as far as this guy. Let's go to the in-game event notice because, well, we got more information we can talk about. So in the in-game event notice, we have some information here. So if you take a look at the tower, this is again the tower, same image we've already seen, but this does confirm what I just told you guys. Only KOF 15 Shermie and AS Lady Choi Bunji can be used to form a team. Yay! Right? Just really? Like, really? Why? Anyway, I just, sometimes they do things that don't make sense. This is just about the rush dungeon. We don't need to talk about it. It's a rush dungeon. We've all done this. The special login bonus, don't need to talk about anymore. We've already seen it. Biggest thing is going to be the coinage for the event banner. Don't need to talk about that. This here, though, is adorable. So this is going to be that Angel's road trip mini game that we talked about. So as you guys can see, this thing is going to be super cute. They're taking the card art from one of the card sets that I love the most for card art in the game, and they're making it a mini game. So I guess they know how to make me happy sometimes, but this looks really cool. I'm very interested to see what this is like. I'm sure it's just going to be a simple little mini game, but it's adorable. Just look at Angel. She's adorable. But anyway, that's what's going to happen there. Looks like your bike can run out of fuel and etc. So we'll wait and see. I'm sure it's just going to be something that takes up a minute of your day. So, you know, it is what it is. You didn't need that minute anyway, right? So moving on, the line bingo. So line bingo, as you guys can see here, is again, same screenshot we've already seen of it, but you can obtain a reward from the space that matches the number of the ball that comes down the machine. Each time you complete 3 bingo rows, you can obtain the bingo completion reward and move to the next round. So that's what you got going on there. So kind of, I guess what you can do is you can kind of just play around with it and try to not go to the end and just kind of reset it early, I guess is kind of the idea there. But I don't know how I feel about this until implementation, because this seems like it could be a nightmare, because are the balls for each number taken out of the pool, or can you pull a duplicate number that you've already pulled and therefore waste a pull? I don't know how this is going to work, because while that might sound crazy and conspiracy theorist to you guys, do remember that when we transcend cards, they don't take the effect we already have out of the pool, so we can actually get the same transcendental effect on the same card that is already on over and over again, technically. And it's happened numerous times to numerous people. So I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. That could make this thing a pain in the butt, but I don't think that'll be the case. But again, it's Netmarble. I always expect the worst with them. I don't know why. But anyway, moving on. 4th anniversary celebration event summon banner. This guy here is going to be where you get Gato. We've already talked about it. We don't need to talk about it anymore. And then we have the 4th anniversary celebration event missions. So these are going to be our event missions here. So as you guys can see, we are going to have the dreaded event mission back, where you're going to be able to pick up coinage for your Gato banner. Now with this, these things are always kind of hit or miss. Like, you're either going to be able to get some coinage and it's going to be easy peasy and it's going to be really nice, and then eventually over time it'll slow down, or it's going to slow down on you to a dead stop in like the first 2 days, and then you're all of a sudden just getting barely anything from it every day. So I don't know how this is going to go one way or the other as far as this is concerned. Like, whenever it comes to these things, you know, the enhance, the imprint stones, blah blah blah, you'll get all these coins, right? And it'll kind of trick you into being like, okay, well, this is a really awesome event, I'm getting a lot of stuff. And then all of a sudden you realize very quickly that the cap on these is fairly low, and then all of a sudden you're just getting whatever they divvy out to you each day. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be anything too crazy. I don't see the mission where you have to play Dream Match on here, so that's nice for a lot of people out there that hate that type of thing. But we'll wait and see what all those missions look like. But, you know, it'll be nice to be able to pick up the Gato stuff. So anyway, you guys, other things here, the EX event codex we've already talked about. We don't need to go through it again. We've already talked about this. It's an event codex, pretty much standard fare. So other things here, I don't think there's really much else to talk about in there, so we'll just move on to the crafting event. The crafting event this time around is going to have a new badge here, as you guys can see. So that'll be great for your new little mode where you can put your little trophy up. Woohoo. The star and the moonstone, so you got that in there, of course. You got this little rainbow gem, of course, but then we've got more over here. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think they name off what else is in here. Anniversary heart shard, various materials obtained through blah blah blah. Yeah, they don't really mention it. So the heart shard and blah and all the stuff that you need for this they mention, but they don't mention what else is over here. I don't know what that is. Somebody in the comment section that might know can let me know, but I can't quite tell what that is. There's another item in there though, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see what that is. But yeah, you guys, long and short of it, you can pick up your star and your moonstone there. The battle passes are coming back. If we take a look here real briefly, I'm gonna skip the cheapy one just to look here. Yeah, standard fare. It looks like it's just gonna be standard stuff. Not anything too crazy. You're gonna have your volume 4 for your EX banner tokens in here, but otherwise it's all pretty much kind of the samey stuff. So yeah, those are the battle passes. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what we got as far as the update is concerned. I don't really think there's much else of note to point out. You are going to have some event missions each day for Angel's road trip, so you will want to make sure you play it each day, because you're going to be able to get the 4th anniversary bingo tickets ×3 and the Angel's road trip limited package. So we are going to have a few incentives to play the mini game as if we needed any, but hey, it's nice to have it. But anyway, you guys, that's what we got as far as the anniversary update. I don't know if this is all we're going to be getting. I don't know if there's more down the road that they're going to announce. I don't know what's going on with any of this, because honestly, kind of early for this to be out, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe they just wanted to get it all out there before the weekend. But anyway, you guys, that's what we got for the 4th anniversary from the looks of it as of today. So you guys can let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about the anniversary. And yeah, I'll save all of my thoughts until tomorrow when we get into the Saturday chat and chill. But anyway, you guys, you all take care. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe on your way out. And until the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Continue.